This is Barbara from Little Rock, and here's Connor. Morning, Connor. Morning. Oh, wow. Yesterday, I did a video of Barbara Winningham. Yes, she is the children's author that I'm sure you've heard of. She happens to be the manager here where I live in independent living. So I set up a video time to talk to her so y'all could learn to love this woman who, with all the things in her life, what she's accomplished, despite, like all of us, us women are strong. You know that saying, what is it? It says, you can't tell, no, women are like a tea bag. You don't know how strong they are until you put them in some hot water. Love that. But anyway, I've done a video on her, and it's a little long. I've been trying to cut it out smaller and smaller so it wouldn't be too long, but I'd hate to leave out anything that she said that would give you encouragement. And that's what we're about, encouraging women of our ages still. I mean, we're still vital people. But anyway, it'll be, I may tack it onto this, but I hate to because of the length of the interview itself. So be prepared if the video comes up after this one, because of the length of it. I just couldn't cut out some of the things she had to say that I think you would find encouraging, and we all need encouragement. This morning we fixed our tea, and it's a little cool today, so I had to put on my little foo-foo thing here. It's a little, what do you call it, a bed jacket, and my daughter bought it for me for Christmas. I think it was, last year, which I enjoyed when I was living in the RV. And I think I'm going to enjoy it here too. But I wanted to talk to you about this morning is, when do you bring your plants in? When is it cool enough to bring your plants in? Well, like this morning, it's 46 degrees and it's 8:30. Okay, I'm thinking 46, the plants are going to get some sun. They don't look threatened at this time, but you never know. Just look at this. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to get it in the picture. Oh, it's not quite going to get it because the footstool's in the way. Hang on. There we go. Look at this plant and see if you know what it is. It's pitiful looking, I know, but it smells so good. Oh, man, and it's putting off all new leaves. Cut it back a little bit. I may cut it back more because, here's one that I think that would, the leaves on this are still got the fragrance and I could still use them. I'm almost out of my frame, aren't I? Huh. I have to move this camera just a tad. Let's see if I can without losing you. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Now, this is, if you don't know what this is, it's Had Better Days. Okay. Gina brought it over because it was one of her neighbors when her neighbor moved out. So she tried to take care of it. But she had so many plants. This one must have got missed watering. But again, getting back, it's a basil plant. Yes, basil. And if I turn it around here, you might be able to see a leaf that actually looks like a basil. I don't know if you can or not, right there. But there's the only one, I think, down at the bottom. So anyway, so let me know if you think I ought to trim it on down. The hardwood, the harder wood of the basil is about 6 inches, but the top, there's a good 7 inches above it. And since it's already coming up with new growth, do I just, on the ends of it, you know, right here, it's got little growth coming in. Do I cut it down to the ground, or should I just cut it a little bit and just save the leaves, because they're fragrant. In fact, they're very fragrant, and I'm enjoying it in my house. I brought it in. Let's see, she gave it to me yesterday morning, so I brought it in today. I mean, last night. And gave it a good bath and checked, you know, all the soil and make sure there wasn't any bugs or anything coming in. You know how how do you keep bugs out? I mean, really, I don't want to bake my soil. A lot of people say, well, bake your soil and your soil won't have any bugs. I tried that one time. I still had bugs coming out of it, but that's just bugs. They're trying to live like anything else. As long as it's not a snake. I mean, they do get in flower pots sometimes. Don't let that scare you from having a plant, though, okay? But anyway, this smells really good today, and this is basil. And you don't realize how much fragrance a plant gives out. Now, if you're walking through the woods, if your nose is real good, you could probably smell things that are all kinds of plants. They don't have to have a bloom for you to notice them, but the smell would be there. And I know a lot of you know about these kinds of plants. Wild, the ones you bring in the house, the fragrant herbs. I think this is considered an herb. I always like the smell of lemon balm or mint. You know, when you have mint, it's out of control. Remember when I lived up in the hills? I had it all. Oh, I don't know if I ever videoed up in the hills, but anyway. And it was surrounded, this whole patch. It started out with a little plant of mint, but it just covered the ground around where my burn barrel was out to my driveway. So I just cut it with a lawnmower weed eater. But every time I walked through it to get to my car, I could smell the mint coming up, you know, during the warmer weather. And it just sort of like freed your soul. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. It just made you feel good. Oh, here's Connor. He's decided he's going to come and chew on his bone for a while. Are you going to chew on the bone? Are you chewing on the bone? Okay, so I guess this is the way my morning is going. Connor is we walked out just a little bit this morning, and I mailed a letter. I'm back out writing, so I'm feeling really good. I guess because I didn't realize how sick I was, but I'm feeling good now. I'm happy. And I've got my basil plant here. I do have my shamrock yet to bring in, and it's full bloom out there in the sun. I hate to bring it in because I just don't have that much sun in my house. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say today. I'm trying to keep my videos a little bit shorter and try to get some context in them. And just because I don't bore y'all to death. But do comment, subscribe, tell your friends. I would love to have, knowing there's people out there enjoying my videos. I'm going to do them anyway, but I would like to know if I could, you know, if I can get a subscriber or two. I've got quite a few people, and I appreciate every one of you and your comments. I love your comments. And I'm trying to learn a little bit more about YouTube, so it could be a nicer viewing for you. And it's all about you today. The sun's shining here in Arkansas. It's going to be a glorious day. The tree above my apartment here, building, looks like it's starting to turn. And I know by the time it comes to full color, it's going to be totally awesome. I'm hoping to get a picture of that. I love taking pictures. It's something about capturing the moment. And all of us need to capture the moment we're in. Even if I'm sitting here with Connor eating on a chew stick, drinking my slow move tea. I never thought I'd do that. But anyway, have a great day. Remember, God has you in His hands. And enjoy the smells of the Mother Earth. And pray for her too. Thank you. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Cole. He's too busy eating on his chew stick. Today's Saturday. Enjoy. And bye-bye. Yeah. Yeah. There. Was it there for me? Okay. Right there. For just a minute.